What's going on, guys? This is another episode of the MMA Complex, and my name is Josh.
And I'm James.
And it is let's see, what's the
I think
freaking
March
date today?
28th,
Yeah, March
2018.
March 28th, 2018. It's episode 116.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that March is already done and April's starting already. It's crazy because I think in 2 months, it's summer.
Yeah.
And after summer is like September and then the holidays.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Going by fast. It's going by
too
fast.
fast.
Yeah. We this is a first episode in a couple of weeks, I think, right? What has it been? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I think about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I took a little vacay.
Yeah, it's been kind of slow in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, and then it's also been kind of slow in mixed martial arts. I apologize to all the people, all the listeners. Glad to be back in the swing of things. We got a lot coming up pretty soon. This weekend we got Glory 52 over in Long Beach. They promote it as Glory LA, but it's
I didn't do it just to. It's a bigger market.
Yeah.
LA.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
like
don't want to say Long Beach.
Yeah, it's Long Beach, which is just over by
It's part of LA.
part of LA. Yeah, I love Long Beach. It's gonna be fun this weekend. Great card on Glory. I think it's UFC Fight Pass, ESPN, all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time. Go hit the town afterwards. Looking forward to that.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't work the next day. Do you work the next
I
morning?
work at 8 in the morning the next day. 8 to no, I work 8:30 to 5.
I got that I requested the next day off. I didn't request Glory. I requested. I put my
No, I did too. I said, give me my Sunday off, and then just have me work until about 3. I told them, and then they didn't. And I found out why they didn't. There's a girl that I work with. Her name's Kat. She has a little daughter, and my manager felt bad for her because her daughter's like 6 or 5. So they said, "Well,
was she sick?
Like,
or?
No,
because of Easter, huh?
It's Easter, and then I don't have no kids, so they have me work, and they have the mother with a young kid get it off.
What's your family doing?
I think my nephews are coming over.
Okay,
but my nephew's already all big.
Most of them are.
Yeah, I think all of them are. I think my youngest.
Yeah, the little ones.
Yeah. So the little ones are having their friends over, but my niece turned 16 today, which is insane.
Oh, she's turning 16 already?
Today. Yeah, today she turned 16.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's insane. But yeah, I think all the little ones are going in the backyard. They do like a golden egg hunt. So I'm kind of glad I work.
That's cool.
But it sucks to have to work, and I found out why, because she knows that her little one likes Easter. So
yeah.
I mean, gave the mother off, and they have me working.
I mean, you also I guess it's a.
Plus, I get every Sunday off. I get every Sunday off.
Yeah, so I mean, it's your good deed. You know what I mean for Easter. You know. What am I doing? I spending time with the family during the day. I think we might go to like Newport or something like that, just on the coast.
Nice.
And then I am driving to Vegas.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Excited?
Hit Vegas for a couple of days. Yeah, I'm excited. I've been wanting to go to Vegas. It's one of those. I need to go every like few months or whatever, every 6 months, I guess. Maybe at least once or twice a year.
Yeah.
Head over to Vegas. So. Be my one time for 2018. Be my one time, but
like fun, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be staying at the MGM. If you guys want to find me,
did you get hooked up through your job?
No, I looked at a lot of the pricing and all that stuff, and there were, especially during the week, you got good prices. Everybody's staying home. No one's going to Vegas for Easter. You know what I mean? So how much are you paying? For what was it? Like with the resort fees and all that stuff. I mean, they promote it at like $69 for MGM, which is not bad. But then you pay a little bit more, and you could get the strip view or like whatever. So I was like, it wasn't even that much. Maybe about 200, maybe for the 2 or 3 days, whatever we're gonna be there
combined.
Yeah, that's with tax and the resort fees and all that. So it's not bad. Like whatever, about $200.
Yeah, because
around $200.
I'm going in November 26th, so I'm hoping that since the concert's on Monday, we're thinking of going there and spending Sunday, Monday in Vegas, and coming back Tuesday.
Yeah. Then yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah.
Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, I'm doing Sunday, Monday, coming back Tuesday.
Okay.
But I have no timetable. I'm like, I don't have to be back early on Tuesday. I might stay the whole day, or maybe even an extra.
Yeah, because I'm taking those 3 days off, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Yeah. And then my I would say my girl has her she's on spring break, so she's there because she teaches and all that stuff, so it's pretty much
yeah. I'm hoping it's cheap too.
What else? Let's see, did you see any movies? I saw Tomb Raider.
Oh, really?
Recently, I saw a couple of days ago. Pretty good movie.
How was it? Yeah, good.
Pretty good movie. Yeah, for a video game movie, not bad. I would say it's worth watching. Definitely. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty good action movie. She's hot. It was named Alicia Vikander. And then it kind of follows. I wouldn't say follows, but it mirrors a lot of how the new video games look. So, which I liked because it felt like I was like, it felt like the video game.
Oh, nice.
In a lot of ways. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the alien movies I've been watching, I watched.
Yeah, you've been binging the aliens movies, which you've never seen before.
No, never. And so I don't know. I think I saw Covenant and the movie theaters with my girlfriend, but I don't know what made me want to watch them again.
Yeah, and then after you finish the Alien series, you got to get into Predator.
Yeah,
which I like I said, I told you I was more of a Predator fan. I love the Predator movies. Yeah, 1, 2, Predator 3. There's 3 of them.
No, but no, yeah, they're great movies. But I saw recently Ordinary World. It's with Billy Joe from Green Day. He's like the main character. And I was like really surprised on his acting.
Was it good?
I mean, it was a good movie. I mean, he did a really good job.
Yeah,
it was weird because he plays for Green Day.
Yeah,
but he's a great actor.
What was the movie about?
He's like an aging punk rocker who has a regular family.
Yeah,
and he kind of misses him being in the punk band, so it kind of goes through like a midlife crisis kind of thing.
So he gets to keep his whole look and looks like himself.
Yeah, he looks like himself, but yeah. Okay. It's a good movie though.
I was wondering if he was gonna look like a normal person.
He looks older because he doesn't have the eyeliner that he wears. That stuff. He just looks like a normal dude but with tattoos in his hair.
Yeah. Does he look old?
He looks old.
Does he look like he's aged? Because
in the movie he does. Yeah. It's a good movie though. I was really surprised by his acting skills. He's a good actor.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it convinced me that he's that's crazy.
I've been binging the I finally started binging Narcos.
Oh yeah, how'd you like that?
Yeah, which I love it. It's so amazing.
Yeah, isn't it?
Great show. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you forget that you're watching a TV show.
Yeah, it's so good. I burned through. I just finished season 3 yesterday.
Yeah, because I've been on Narcos bandwagon since the skit came out, and so I've been trying to get you on it, but I know you've been busy.
Yeah, well, it was one of those it was saved on my list but it's never got to it, and I was like, this gotta eventually, but I had to finish all these others, and then I finally, I'm finishing 2. I'm finishing *Halt and Catch Fire*, which is an AMC show. They had 4 seasons. And which is like a computer kind of the start of around the start of Microsoft and all that stuff, and then
that's one interesting.
That was a good show, and then Narcos. I've been binging both, so
sweet.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing on my days off since we've had the break from the show. We just both been watching movies and binging, and
I love it.
And
it's kind of sad. It just. Yeah, I mean, at my age, I just like sleeping and just watching movies.
Yeah, I mean, I've been working and then just binging. That's it. That's all I've been doing. I
have opportunities to go out. So I do that too. I just rather not go out and stay home and sleep or watch movies.
We do the relationship thing, the girlfriend thing. We do that.
I'd rather just stay home and just do nothing. That's my ideal day off.
Yeah,
we gotta please them.
Yeah. But it's been good. A good time to just chill and relax. Now getting back in the swing of things. What else we have coming up? Combate is coming up into town.
April's gonna be a busy month because we have Bellator at the end of the month in San Jose. So
San Jose,
looking forward to that.
one. Yeah.
I got the weekend off, so I'll be good.
Yeah. Then there's a local show over here, Fighter Rep 3. That one's gonna 21st, and then a lot of stuff lined up. So we got to get back into the swing of things. So it's kind of good to do another episode.
I love when it's busy like this because it's I mean, I'm playing watching free fights and interviewing people you look up to. It's not that bad of a gig.
Yep. But in terms of MMA stuff, a couple of good cards here and there. You know what I mean? You had over the weekend, you had ONE FC had their dual champion fighters. You had Martin Nguyen, who we had on the show recently. He was going for that Bibiano Fernandez fight.
Yeah.
He wanted that champion versus champion. He got it. I mean, he lost by decision, and it didn't go his way. But he ended up getting the fight. It was a big fight. Bibiano Fernandez pretty much edged out that card. So that was a good one. And then what else did you have? Fabricio Verdum over in London. That
he
fight
got knocked out, and I loved every minute of it.
that one. That happened. What else?
And then I think yesterday, did you catch the interview with Michael Chandler?
No. What happened with that?
So there was Michael Chandler was offered a title fight with were the Pitbull brothers. I think the younger one.
I haven't gotten to the controversy of what's going on. Like all the
one saying, I think Michael Chandler said that he never got a contract. He just was offered a 5-round fight.
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, Bellator doesn't do from that's the UFC."
Yeah.
The Pitbull brother, and he wanted a title shot. So they offered the Pitbull brother an interim title shot, but he said he didn't want that. He said he wanted an actual title shot. What his brother wanted, but there was miscommunication. So Ariel had Chandler talking about it on his podcast, and Michael Chandler was pretty much saying that the Pitbull brother, I think it's a 155-pound Pitbull brother, was saying that talking all this trash about him, about Michael Chandler, and then I guess Michael Chandler, Pitbull brother was watching the show live on YouTube or whatever, so he called in the show, and they're going back and forth, saying, and then Michael Chandler was pretty much saying that why fight him if he beat up his older brother already, and it wasn't even a fight. So if he fights him, it's gonna be, that's a fight.
Yeah,
and so Eric wanted to clear the air, so he reached out to Bellator for Scott Coker for 5 minutes, but Bellator said that they couldn't do it. But Scott Coker caught himself because Scott Coker was watching the show.
Yeah,
it'd be nice if all those people were watching our show, but so Scott Coker called the show and said that
must be nice, huh?
Must be nice.
Yeah. I was talking as they were talking about Scott Coker or Dana White and be like, "Hey guys."
Yeah, well, Scott Coker kind of
set up the interview.
He didn't beg, but he pretty much wanted to be on the show.
Yeah, and to clear it up. I mean, obviously, if you have that type of pool, it's
a Tonight Show of mixed martial arts, and pretty much without being tonight. But anyways, Scott Coker called, and it was a misunderstanding. I guess. Michael Chandler was offered a title fight. He agreed to it, but I guess the Pitbull brother didn't want it because he wanted the same exact deal like his brother, like same amount of money, and he wanted a 5-round title fight.
Yeah,
Bellator didn't want to do it. Something like that. It was something like that.
Yeah.
Where one of the brothers wanted the exact same contract like the brother that was offered before. And Bellator wasn't willing to do that.
But is it going to be Chandler Primus got injured, right? That's why they're even having this discussed.
No, it's going to be Chandler and the guy that beat him for his title. They're fighting next. But at some point, they should do the Pitbull and Michael Chandler fight just because they have so much heat to it.
Yeah. Bellator has been in the news. Yeah, the controversy with like them signing Crow Cop and all that.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's still under USADA suspension, I guess, but he's fought
in Japan.
He's fought in Japan 3 or 4 times.
That doesn't really count. But I kind of side with Bellator because it's not. USADA is working for the UFC.
Yeah.
And USADA is not really a commission.
Yeah.
So he's not really breaking anybody's rules. He's breaking USADA's rules.
He's breaking USADA's rules.
But USADA's employed by the UFC.
Yeah, which don't think anybody's really even
taking him seriously.
Like, but even like that argument, but like, oh yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to. Now, if the commission sentence is done or whatever, then they're free to pretty much do whatever they want if they're outside the company.
Yeah, exactly.
And outside a contract.
It'd be different if it was like a commission suspension.
Yeah.
And he go overseas and he still fights.
Yeah.
Then it'd be, and then Bellator signs him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then that wouldn't make sense because he wouldn't be able to fight in Bellator where still being. Well, yeah, I guess you can still fight.
Yeah.
If you're suspended by the commission, but a different state.
And then, I mean, I was watching the first fight with Crow Cop and Nelson before, and I mean, Nelson stopped Crow Cop, which I didn't remember. I didn't honestly didn't remember that they fought at one time.
I mean, it's one of those fights where I'm not really interested in seeing. I mean, I think Roy Nelson has become very predictable. I think he goes for that overhand right, and that's pretty much all he goes for.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see who slowed down more though. Like,
I'm not really intrigued for this fight.
No,
it's one of those fights that two guys with names that people recognize are going to be put on free TV. That's going to get some ratings out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's why Bellator put this fight on purely for ratings, not for competition.
And then you think about their next event that we're probably going to head over to, which is, I mean, I think they have the Fedor one before the one we go to. I think, yeah, it's Fedor is at the end of this month. I think,
yeah, on the 28th.
Fedor and Mir. That I'm just thinking like it would have been better if they would have done the first set of semifinals and then the quarterfinals and then the finals, like maybe first round of semifinals on the same card. You know what I mean? And then the next card they do in like
because
May or June.
It loses steam.
It loses steam.
Pre-long, having the tournament last as long.
Spread out. It's not even in discussion really anymore. Nobody's. I mean,
people forget.
Yeah, who's really talking about it? You know, maybe that week for a little while they'll talk about it. And
but yeah, no, they should have. And that's one of the questions I want to ask Scott Coker when we were at the Bellator is that when you guys were planning out this tournament format, was there ever discussions of you guys doing the first round all in one night?
Yeah,
I think that would have been smarter. No,
I think that would have been smarter.
Having each round in one fight card,
because then people would look forward to
the next round.
The next round.
It'll be easy to follow.
Yeah, it'd be easier to follow instead of spreading like one fight here, one fight here.
But then, so that's a flaw, and then having the people that are in the tournament, it's kind of a flaw too.
I mean, because a lot of them are like there's light heavyweights, there's old guys, a lot of it's just
and they're calling it a heavyweight title, but I doubt
half of them aren't even heavyweights.
Yeah, and I doubt if the 205 guys actually win the bout, are they going to stay at heavyweight and compete?
And I think it's going to be a 205 guy that wins it. I think it's going to be either like King Mo or Bader. That are pretty much going to win the tournament.
Well, King Mo and Bader fight each other, so I think it's going to be... Don't they?
I think they fight each other. Yeah, they do.
I think Bader's going to take it.
I think Bader's going to take it too. Yeah. Because he's big enough. He's.
I like Mitrione chances as well.
That's true. But Bader has the wrestling that I think he can like, and he's big enough to kind of...
But when Bader gets hit, his chin isn't very good, and Mitrione hits hard.
That's true.
I think it's Mitrione and Vader in the finals. I think Mitrione takes it.
Mitrione's weakness is his ground game. So that's where he's always been pretty much stopped.
But I didn't know those two guys are going to be the finalists.
Yeah, I think so.
Frank Mir? No.
I don't see Frank Mir, no. I don't see Fedor. Chael, if he plays it smart, he's probably the dark horse. I would say Chael's the dark horse.
For sure.
Yeah, to win it.
Yeah.
Which I like Chael. Do you follow Chael on YouTube?
I started to ever since you puts out his show.
Yeah, I like it because
like 9-minute long videos, 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't listen to his podcast so much, but like he posts like segments on YouTube.
I listen to his podcast when he has like wrestlers, but then it's weird because he has like Chris Jericho and they're going back and forth on pro wrestling, and then I think a video today was released and he's talking down on pro wrestling. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, then he was talking about Ronda. Did you see the Ronda ESPN thing?
I saw it online, but I haven't watched it. Is it that really long video? It's like 20 minutes long.
I think so.
Yeah, I've seen it.
No,
I mean, I've seen parts of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
No, she does an interview. I don't know if
is she wearing like a red dress?
Yeah, and she goes back and forth with the host, and she kind of gets smart with him a little bit, like because he asked her if she's really retired, and does she see herself in the future? How he put it. Do you see yourself in time going back to fighting? And she started getting all smart, like, I can't go back. I can't go back in time. Blah, blah, blah. It's not possible. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But I never said I was done. Never said I'm done.
It's funny that she gets all smart with like mainstream media, like ESPN and whatever outlet ask her about fighting, but she only addressed her losses on WWE programming.
Oh, really? Did she talk about her losses? Really? Yeah. What did she say?
She felt like God hated her after the Amanda Nunes fight. She went back there and it was a sit down interview.
So she uses it for for pretty much while she gets paid. I guess.
Vince McMahon must have some pretty good pull because he had her sit down with it was her and Kurt Angle sitting down with one of the I forget who was in the interview, but it was a WWE.
I think the fans need to get to know you. They need to get to know the real.
But she was saying like it was like one of those video packages they put up, and she was saying that after the Amanda Nunes fight, she felt like God hated her, and she knew that. Pretty much without saying it, she said that she knew that her time with fighting was done, and
it's gonna.
She's still young enough that she can probably fight, but
she could.
I can't blame her. You look at her now. She looks like she's having the time of her life. She's happy. She's making a shit ton of money.
She'll do this
more money that the UFC couldn't even offer her because Vince has so much damn money.
Yep.
So
she'll do this for another what? How long do you think?
She's in contract for a long while. She's in a multi-year contract.
Yeah, I see her doing it. Yeah, I see her doing it for a long time, 8 years or so. Before she hits 40, I think.
She had a segment with Paige recently on this past Monday.
Paige, Paige, like a WWE Paige.
Yeah,
she's still around, huh?
Yeah.
How they keep her around? How did they keep her around?
I can never see her ever again the same way. But speaking of WWE, before I forget, they're having an event in the Middle East somewhere. But
like Dubai or
somewhere,
I mean, that's like the only safe place.
Saudi Arabia, maybe.
Yeah, probably Dubai.
Yeah, but no female performers can be on the show. They're not allowed to perform.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's gonna be on all male card. The females aren't allowed to perform at that show. It's crazy.
It is Saudi Arabia. It is the Middle East. That's how they.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That's how they operate over there.
Oh my god, it's crazy. But Vince, once you get that money from them, you're doing business with them. So
yep. The Saudis.
That has to be. I don't know.
I mean, Dubai is like one of the most it's like the most modern city over in like Middle East area. I mean, I would assume there's no other city like Dubai over there. They make it. They have so much money that they make it rain. They make artificial rain like every couple of times a year. Like they'll seed the clouds. They'll have like planes just go fly through the air and then just seed the clouds.
That's crazy.
And make it rain for however long. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, it's all artificial. It's all like like over time if the humans left. The desert would just kind of like, you remember that Resident Evil movie where like the desert kind of like is all over like Vegas? It's just it would look like that.
Oh god,
yeah, because it's all artificial. It's not even real. But yeah, Dubai's got to be the same place that UFC had theirs when they went over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when Frank beat BJ Penn for the title.
Yeah, that one. I was thinking of BJ's record. I was going through all his fights and all the record and where he's at now, and it's just the way he played his career. Yeah, he just he didn't choose
wisely.
He didn't choose wisely. No. Yeah. It always seemed like just
I hate it
spur of the moment
when he jumped to 170. He should have said 155.
155.
And he lose the title, then go back to the drawing board and start
be again. Like a Uriah Faber, and you know what I mean? Like just beat the contenders and come back, and even if you lose to Frankie, it's like you don't really lose much.
Exactly.
And
but he went at 170 where the guys were like twice the size.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
So it was kind of depressed about BJ's record. But I was going through it all, and I was like, yeah, it's fine. He did it his way, I guess, you know. But there's a lot of matchups that got announced over since we've been off. A couple of good ones. Let's run through a few of them and see what you think. Frankie Edgar, Cub Swanson for April 21st.
I think it's a little too soon for Frankie Edgar, you know, considering he got knocked out the way he did.
Yeah.
It's Frankie Edgar. And, you know, people always look at age in a fighter, but I think Frankie's always. I think he's been good with his time and his age.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think if he's gonna come back for a fight, a winnable fight is against Cub Swanson, and I like Frankie Edgar's chances in this fight.
Yeah, I mean, Cubs is dangerous. It's not an easy fight, even though Frankie beat him the first time around. Yeah. It's still not an easy fight, and then, I mean, I think people are looking at this not as Frankie is past his prime or that he's lost a step. I think it's more of the fact that he's coming back so quick after getting knocked out by Brian Ortega. His first stoppage loss,
which is crazy in itself.
Yeah, which is crazy in itself, and then jumping right back into a training camp for a fight a month later. It's just, I think everybody knows how this story ends, and 9 times out of 10 normally doesn't end well.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this one goes.
Someone like Cub Swanson, someone who has dangerous hands.
Yeah. And coming off of a knockout loss, especially, a lot of guys, we've seen it time and time again where, you know, Lyoto loses to Rockhold, then gets knocked out by Romero a month later. You know,
I mean, it's his management too.
Yeah.
And his coach, Mark Henry.
Not telling him no. It's like, Howard and I mean, he's well aware of it. He put out a statement. I think he even went on Ariel's show, talked about it. Another matchup, Shogun versus Volkan Ozdemir. I like Shogun. He's always been one of my favorites, but I don't like this fight.
No, but
Volkan he just fought for a title.
Yeah, and Volkan's dangerous.
Dangerous. Yeah. Dangerous.
I think as much as I love Shogun, I think maybe by him losing he'll finally call it quits.
Probably.
But
he's taking a lot of time off. Yeah.
I don't know. I
don't like that fight.
I'm rooting for Shogun, but I just see him getting knocked out.
Like, take a couple. You've been off for so long. You're not the Shogun you once were. You know, take it slow. Don't fight the guy that just fought for a title. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't like that matchup at all. That I think it'll spell doom for Shogun.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Covington versus Dos Anjos for UFC 224 in May.
Yeah, I mean, I like those. I mean, yeah, Dos Anjos, I think he's gonna just rip him apart.
I think too.
It's a big risk, you know, for Covington talking about that shit, and he has to go to Brazil now, and he's probably gonna get like an assassination attempt on his life,
and he's gonna get demolished by a top contender.
I mean, Dos Anjos was on the road at 170, and Covington, he beat Damian Maia, but Damian Maia, I mean, Dos Anjos is no Damian Maia.
No.
He's a pressure fighter. He's
way more well-rounded.
Yeah, exactly. And I just see him getting demolished.
Yeah, I think so too. Dos Anjos is crazy how well he's doing in the welterweight division. That's where he started basically his career, and then and then went down to 155. Then went back up. Now he's back up at 170, and he's
killing it.
He's killing it. If he could be the next person to win 2 different titles in 2 different weight classes. He could be that. He's doing that well. I mean, after this fight, it's got to be Woodley if he wins, and most likely he will.
It's a good fight, huh?
Yeah,
Woodley and Dos Anjos. That's a very even fight.
That's a very even fight. Yeah, it's an interesting one. May 27th, Liverpool, Wonder Boy versus Darren Till, which I like that one.
Yeah, I can't believe the UFC's gave him such a big name like Thompson, even though
he just not. I mean, he did stop Cowboy though.
Yeah, I still see Till beating Thompson.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It's a lot of risk, especially if you're going to push a young fighter who can be the next Michael Bisping in Europe.
Yeah,
but I still like Till's chances again. And
Thompson's a dangerous guy, and depending on how, I mean, I like how Till fights. He fights almost like a bigger version of Conor, just the way he stands. He throws a lot of the same shots. He doesn't switch stances as much as Conor does, and so that's like his. You know, Conor always switches stance. He mixes it up Till doesn't mix it up all that well. He throws a lot of the same shots. I've seen a few of his fights. And he leaves the lead leg out there, and he just gets it chopped up. He takes a hit on the leg to hopefully land a few punches. And he doesn't have the knockout power. He's got like a cumulative type of punishment power, but I don't know. I think if it stays on the feet, I would probably favor Thompson. I'd probably favor Thompson in that one. Everybody's high on Till right now, but I'd probably go with Thompson as a betting favorite for that one. Then you have I think Ponzinibbio versus Usman, which is a UFC Chile. I like that one. And then you have Neil Magny and what's his name? Oh God, why am I forgetting his name? Gunnar Nelson. Jeez, I was blanking on. Yeah, that one's another one. A lot of good matchups got announced while we were off. Those are some of the few. Your favorite matchup? Which one are you looking forward to out of those?
Probably Frankie Edgar, Cub Swanson.
Frankie Cub Swanson.
And then second, Dos Anjos and Covington.
I mean, Frankie, I'm curious to see how he looks. I think knowing Frankie, he's probably still going to be okay.
Yeah.
But it is risky. I'm more, Covington and Dos Anjos, even though I feel it's going to be one-sided, and Darren Till and Thompson. I think those two are looking forward to. But a lot of good matchups. This weekend, you have Glory 52 in LA. We'll be there. Look out for everything on YouTube, and on the next episode, we'll have some stuff for you. And then, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching, listening. Go to themmacomplex.com for everything. MMA Complex.
You can follow us on social media. You can follow me on Twitter, MMA Complex James. You can follow him, MMA Complex Josh. You can follow the show on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all under one name, the MMA Complex. I'm looking forward to Glory, man. 52 finally back in LA. I'm looking for the shenanigans after the fights and all that and more. So stay tuned for complete coverage of Glory. And so until then, enjoy the fights and enjoy the week.